Hi everyone, welcome to episode 43 of the Army Think Tank podcast. I am Jen.
Jess.
And how are you doing this week?
It's not been bad. Sorry, I had to think about what all happened this week. Yeah, it's not been bad. I mean, I don't know. The last October has been a time, and I'm waiting for it to be over. Actually, the entirety of this block has just been painful. So
yeah, I look like I'm still sleeping. Yeah.
Tired.
Yeah.
I feel like October has been the month of just I'm tired and I don't know how to recover from being tired.
Yeah.
I literally cannot wait for our vacation in December.
Ugh.
I need one.
Yeah, yesterday we went over and visited some of my husband's grandparents that I have not met before.
Aww.
And it was really nice, but because I have not met them before,
you were nervous?
Well, yeah, but my social battery ran out really quickly. Because I really enjoyed it, but it's still people I haven't met before.
Right.
So added to the fact that I did not sleep a lot after the concert, the 2-hour drive to go and another 2 hours to come back, I am exhausted.
Fair.
But I'm getting my boot case today.
Oh.
So I get to have my merch on display again.
Finally.
Yeah. So that's the exciting news for today.
Yeah, which is not that exciting because it's just life stuff, really.
Yeah. But if you see me yawning, it's normal and it's gonna happen a lot.
I mean, if you guys watched the concert over the weekend, you know. Listen, it was a lot.
It was a lot. I mean, we started the week with a Vlive, an OT7 Vlive.
Crazy.
Out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, it's out of nowhere and it's expected at the same time because I mean, they were doing the concert of the weekend, so I kind of figured we would get something. They seem really excited about it though, and I was very happy, and they were
their strictly business relationship was on display.
Yes, they were definitely in the business relationship mode.
Yep. It was as usual.
Very clear.
Yep. That's gonna be a recurrent theme this episode.
Oh my god. Yeah. Facts. Facts. Yeah. I love seeing them all together. It was just so nice to see them, and I think that they're starting to get really exhausted about not being able to see us in person. I think they've hit that wall of
it's been 2 years. It's actually been 2 years now.
I know. Yeah, officially 2 years. So
when a big part of your job that you enjoy so much is basically ripped away from you, that's totally understandable, because it is their job, yes, but it's also their passion and a big part of their lives.
Yeah, it's the thing that keeps them going, right? It's the thing that powers their creativity, and to not be able to see that huge part of you is obviously frustrating, and to not see for 2 years is even worse.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
I get it.
That's part of the reason why I'm so excited for December.
I know.
Well, November, because that's when they actually get to see
Army for the first time. Yeah,
we're gonna see them in
December. Yeah, that first day is gonna be a time.
Yeah.
I mean, part of me is kind of sad that I'm not going the first day, but the other part of me, listen, it's American Thanksgiving that weekend, and I just don't want to be at an airport during American Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's like the first 2 days is right after American Thanksgiving.
I
And
just,
yeah, people are gonna be like traveling back home and yeah.
it's just, and LAX is already a busy airport, just like
Mhm.
in general, and I don't want
Yeah.
to be there during high season, which is, and to be fair, like American Thanksgiving, they take it way more seriously than we do in Canada. Like we
Mhm.
celebrate, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not,
Oh, in Quebec we don't even celebrate.
yeah.
We just have a day off and
So
we're happy about it.
yeah, pretty much. That's how we feel too. It's not, it's like we gather for family, but it's not, I don't know. To me, it's just like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, this year's gonna be my first American Thanksgiving.
Like, what are we even celebrating? That we colonized countries? Like, yay? Like, I don't think that's a positive. Like,
No.
why are we celebrating
I mean
that?
a lot of people are just like, oh, I just want to like reunite with family and say
Yeah,
what we're thankful for. I think the whole colonizing thing like got lost in the process. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but for the Canadian side, it's like not as much of colonized. Can't speak. Still tired. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Um, yeah, because like I've read a lot about it. Because like history nerd
Yeah,
here. It's a lot more about being thankful for like. Of course, there's still that part in the background of it,
yeah.
but it's a lot more about being thankful for like agriculture and everything, and which I mean it's pretty noble for that sense, but like the whole background of it is still pretty shitty. I
It's
mean
awful.
that will change. Yeah,
Yeah. So I just don't want to be.
I'll take the day off.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take the day off, but that's all I'm
My
accepting.
body just disappeared.
That's all I'm accepting from that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, the OT7 Live was very surprising. I'm kind of mad at myself because I was like done work at like 1:32. That was on Tuesday, right? I think like
I think
Tuesday
so.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like done work at like 2, and I went to bed not thinking that they would, and like an hour later at like 3 they go live, and I'm just like, God damn it. God damn it.
Yep.
I was upset. I mean, I watched it later, but like,
I
big
still haven't
sad.
watched it yet. Like this week, I've been like I haven't watched the Soup episode 2. I've seen like the highlights,
Hmm,
but yeah, I have to do that. Probably not today because I'm too tired.
fair.
And I started a new K drama.
You and
Yeah,
your K dramas.
me and my dramas in general, because like I'll watch like any Asian drama, really.
Fair, yeah. No, there. I like. I've talked about this before, but like, I don't know. The production value on these dramas are like so interesting, especially like as a filmmaker. The
Mm-hmm.
quality is so good, but also the filmmaking is so good, and it's so different the way that they like frame certain scenes, specifically
Mm-hmm.
like a romantic scene or like a big like drop of like information. You get like this, like the ending of it, you get like 5 different camera angles and like
Yeah.
just so much edit, like quick edit cutting. You're just like, what is going on?
Yeah, see, for you, it's a lot about the filmmaking and editing side of things. For me, I'm just amazed by the translation and the subtitles.
Subtitles are great.
Because
Translators, you do an excellent
like
job.
that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So
Well, who knows? Maybe one day you'll see me in the credits of a K drama because I edited that. You never
and
know.
who knows, maybe you'll see me in the credits of a K-drama because I did the subtitles.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one
But
day.
probably not because translators are often not credited, but you know,
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
what it is.
It is what it is.
Anyway,
Yeah, we also Taeyeon Weavers. So Apparently armies are like a dictionary or like a mode of information keeping, because this has happened to us twice.
Mhm.
Hobie was like last week, okay, what did I say for Jimin's birthday?
Yeah, what pictures did I post for
Yeah.
Jimin's birthday
And
last
then
year?
this week, Tay was like, what's my personality quiz? So if you don't know, there's this thing called 16 personalities, and it basically puts you in a category of like introvert, extrovert, different notations in the categories of how personality is sort of determined. What is your personality?
Mine?
Yeah. Do you want to?
I am ISFJT, which is the Sentinel.
Oh.
So if we go into more like details, I'm like, because you have like mind, energy, nature, tactics, and identity. Those are like the 5 main like criteria they like during the quiz they check for to give you your personality type.
Yeah.
And so I am introverted. From what I said earlier, that was pretty obvious. Observant,
Mm.
feeling,
Yeah.
judging.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I analyze a lot. And turbulent.
Mm.
I am not stable to save my life, apparently.
It's okay. Neither am I. Apparently.
Which basically, like, the Sentinel is represented by like a nurse character.
Ah, so like caregiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's pretty accurate. I'm like very caring and very loyal,
Mm-hmm.
very like I worry a lot about other people, sometimes more than about myself.
Mm.
So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah.
I understand. I understand. So my personality is INTJT. And I am the architect, which apparently is one of the more rare personalities to have. Um, and so mine means introverted, uh, thinking, judging, and intuitive. It's like, how do I explain that? Let me actually click on the thing. So I'm not observant. um, at all, which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, people like have told me that even though like sometimes I can't talk a lot, like, but that's when I'm comfortable with people.
Right, right.
But even when I'm comfortable with people, or I'm with people that I don't necessarily know, I
Right.
I'm able to distinguish and notice things in my environment and about people without even like just by being in the environment. I notice things that other people might not pick
Right,
up.
right.
And people are like you are so on point with a lot of things. So like sometimes people will tell me and they're like, you're giving such good advice. Like I haven't told you like XYZ and you've picked it up. I was like, that's because I'm observant and I analyze a lot by being judging. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
I have the
what can I
judging
say?
part of it. So like uh for the N part of that, people who have that are use their imaginations instead. So it's kind of like you're thinking about scenarios that don't actually happen. Like you could
Mhm.
be thinking about like we spend more time thinking about the what if scenarios than actually like um going through with them. So
Yeah.
like a situation happens, but in our brains it's like you're thinking about all the scenarios that could happen, not the one that's actually currently happening. So like
Yeah.
all possible scenarios are going through your head at the same time. We are more like practical rather than like creative, I guess. Um And we could come up with like 1,000 different theories in like minutes, leaving everybody else being like, what? How did you come up with that so fast? Yeah. So part of my personality, like the first sentence into my personality is it can be lonely at the top. So that's fun. So rational, quick-witted, non-stop of analysis of everything around us is what my personality says.
Yeah, I can read a little bit of mine. It's like sentinels are cooperative, practical, and grounded. They feel comfortable with who they are, and they take pride in their good character and their competence, which is true. These personality types seeks order, security, and stability, and they tend to work hard to maintain their way of things. This leads to a deserved reputation as a cornerstone of any group or organization, from family to church to the office and
that makes sense.
floor. Like that last sentence, just thinking about how much like techs relied on me at the pharmacy.
Yeah,
makes so much sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Mine has a lot of like so like this, I have like the loner wolf behavior. So like independent, want to shake off people's expectations and pursue their own ideas. We also have a lot of social frustration because we're not really known as like the warm and fuzzy type of person. Prioritizing rationalization over feelings, but also like rationalizing and prioritizing that rationalization and success over politics or pleasantries. So like we don't necessarily care about being the most popular. We would rather just be correct or right in any given scenario, which is why we like to like learn and that kind of stuff. But the downside to that is like, if my strengths and weaknesses are kind of hilarious because like rational, informed, independent, determined, curious, versatile, like those are all things that are like excellent and great. But the negatives are, arrogant a lot of the time. I don't know if I would consider myself arrogant, but maybe I am. Maybe I come across that way. Dismissive of emotions, which is definitely a characteristic that I hold. Overcritical is very much so.
Yep. Love you to pieces, but yep.
Combative sometimes. I feel like that's correct. And then romantically clueless is absolutely correct. Because the thing is like, because we care so much about like knowledge, we take the feeling out of a lot of things. So like if we're in a scenario where we need to rationalize something, we take away that human emotion part of it, which is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing at the same time, because if you're removing the human element, you're not looking at the full picture of things. What are some of like the architects like, or the archetypes that like that are listed as like how they categorize things? Like at the bottom, if you go down like to the introduction, there's like a list of people who
the name of my thing's actually like the defender. The sentinels, this is just like the
so who do you have in that category?
Let me see. I have Beyonce.
Okay, yeah.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh, interesting.
Aretha Franklin.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Vin Diesel. Halle Berry.
Okay.
Kate Middleton.
Oh.
Selena Gomez is in there.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Dr. Watson. Captain America. Let's go. Heck yes. I have Will Turner and Pam Beasley.
Wow.
Those are great. But like, if you go in, like in my like strength and weaknesses, like yeah, I have supportive.
Yeah.
Strength. Reliable and patient.
Yeah.
Imaginative and observant. Enthusiastic.
Yeah, definitely.
Loyal and hardworking.
Yeah.
And good practical skills.
Yeah. All of those are true, I think.
Yeah, and then we get to weaknesses, and I'm just like humble and shy.
True.
Take things too personally.
True.
Yep. Repress their feelings.
Ooh, yes.
Overload themselves.
Yes.
Yep. Reluctant to change. And the last one hurts. Well, this one is not as accurate, but it's still accurate. The last one hits hard for me. Too altruistic.
Yeah. 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 That's true. Sorry, but it is true.
Yeah, I know.
So some archetypes that are in my category, Michelle Obama.
Oh.
Elon Musk, which kill me. Christopher Nolan, so filmmaker. Vladimir Putin.
So I get the Queen and you get Putin.
Oh yeah. Colin Powell. Walter White from Breaking Bad. Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. Tywin Lannister. Gandalf the Grey.
Ooh.
Yennefer from the Witcher series. Professor Moriarty from freaking Sherlock Holmes. That one hurts. Katniss Everdeen.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, that fits. And Jay Gatsby from The Great Gatsby. Yeah. I have
from Game of Thrones, I have Caitlin Stark.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that the matriarchy of the Stark household definitely makes sense. I just find it very interesting. Was this your first time taking this quiz?
No, I've taken this quiz multiple times.
At
first I wasn't a defender.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Let me try to find what it was. So, I want to see all personalities, please.
So I've taken this quiz probably, I don't know, like 3 or 4 times, and I've gotten this particular personality trait every single time that I've taken this quiz.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was in the diplomats before.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't remember which one. I think it was the same as Tay. I think it was the mediator.
Oh.
I was at first, and then I switched to defender.
So when do you think that you switched those traits? Like, when do you think that more of the, like...
I think it started when I started college, because I took the test before when I was in secondary school.
Right.
Yeah, and I was, I mean, I had less on my mind, obviously.
Right.
So yeah, I've been taking it like very early. Oh, what is this? Okay. And yeah, because I started working when I was in college. I was like 18 when I started working.
Right.
And I started working as a tutor. That was my first job.
Ah.
And so it was a lot about like taking care of others and like help them learn, being like a kind of like a pillar to help other people. And then after that, I started working in pharmacy. That just like solidified it in some way. But yeah, I do think it's when I started working that it took a turn. Because like the two are very, well, not very. The two, like the mediator and the defender, are pretty similar.
Right.
And like in their core characteristics, so like kindness,
right,
eager to help, and blah blah blah. Except that the defender is more like guarded.
Okay, so not like sharing of emotions, but
yes, exactly.
Right, okay.
It's like more guarded. They worry a lot more. Because like I've always been someone that worries. It just like became more as I grew up.
Right.
But yeah, they're similar in that way. Because like the one-liner for the mediator is poetic, kind, and altruistic people, always eager to help a good cause. And then you go to defender, it's very dedicated and warm protectors, always ready to defend their loved ones.
Yeah, they are very similar. But I think you're right. Like the education sort of shifted that perspective.
Education and like your place in society like makes you see things in a different way.
Totally. Yeah.
And so, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with the personality type I have now. I mean,
mine is so accurate. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts me to my core.
Yeah, when I first started reading it, I was like, okay, stop dragging me.
That's enough. Yeah, I've taken like a lot of especially in college or like in university, I took quite a few different like personality traits because I did a lot of like leadership roles. So we had in like second year we had this like leadership thing as a part of our like building because I lived on residence, and there you had to take a bunch of different like sort of like courses to help you with leadership, and a lot of them had you take a personality quiz, and a lot of them that I took were quite similar to this one, not like in depth as this one, but definitely like similar personality traits like kept popping up as that. I mean, part of me is like, that's great that I know that about me, but the other part of me is like, why do I know this now?
Because like there are also things that the personality quiz will tell you like, oh, those are good things, and you're like, but
are
what
they?
if they're not?
Are they good things? Because like I look at the people who like they added there to be like, these are the people who have similar personalities to you, and I'm like, oh, that's great, like Michelle Obama's on there, but I'm like, the other part of that is Vladimir Putin's on there, so like, how am I supposed to feel about that? Or like you have like, you know, like Gandalf versus like Tywin Lannister, and you're just like, but how is that? So they took those
like there's also the fact that like your percentage of each category might be different of two people that are in the same personality type as you are.
It's true.
Like mine are a lot in like in the 60s. I have like 67, 62, 63, 71, and 68. So like none of them are like truly to the extreme.
Ironically, mine are all on that like even playing field. So like 51, 51, 53. Only one is only one is at 60, which I think is interesting.
Do you know which one of mine is at 71?
The introverted one?
The introverted is 67. It's the judging one. I analyze too much, bro.
That one for me is at 53. Thinking is at 51, and introverted is at 51, which I think the introverted is interesting because a lot of people who I've like met do not categorize me as introverted.
I mean, kind of same for me. Like they're like, I'm shy at first, and once I'm comfortable, I'm like all over the place. But
see, and that's the complete opposite. Like I'm not and I don't know if I categorize myself as introverted necessarily. I think my thing is with introvert, extrovert, I think you can be both at the same time.
Yeah, I call myself an extroverted introvert.
And I would say I'm the opposite. I'm an introverted
I like
extrovert.
being around people. Like I like being around people, but like my social battery just like depletes so fast.
And I'm the opposite. I don't like necessarily being around people for long periods of time. That's probably why I got introverted, because I spend a lot of my time alone. But I can be extroverted, and I think that's why like people would categorize me as extroverted, because I play the part very well. I am very easy to like to get I play those parts very well. It's the same with like my emotional responses too. I play those parts very well.
Yeah.
Even though I might not necessarily want to have those feelings in those given times. I just think it's interesting that Tay brought that up, and then we had like an entire conversation on Twitter about.
I mean, there's always like with the 16 personality test, like even if it wasn't Tay, like there's always like a moment in time where someone like pops it up, and then everybody else like goes back to like, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, oh, I haven't taken the quiz, can someone give me the link, and blah blah blah. And so like it comes in like it comes, it goes, and comes and goes, it comes and goes.
It's honestly an interesting test to take, because especially if you're honest with your answers, that's what I would say is like the biggest thing when you're taking this quiz. Is a lot of the questions are very difficult, but I think if you answer honestly, you'll get a better like
this is not
response.
The type of quiz where you're like, oh, what would be the best answer? There's no best answer.
No, it's your answer.
Yeah, the best answer is the one that's true.
Exactly. Like there are some questions on there that I did not want to answer, because I knew what the answer was, but part of me didn't want
to admit it.
Didn't want to admit it. Yeah, that's the thing. But I think if you take this quiz honestly, then you'll get a better, like at the end you'll get a better idea of like how they're categorizing you in those things, you know what I mean?
But also like the way I take this quiz is I try to not think too much about it, because if you start thinking too much about it, if you take too much time with answering the questions, then that's when I think your answers start to not be as truthful as they should be,
because you're censoring yourself.
Yep.
It's just like
you read and you're like, answer this. Yeah.
It's like,
it should not take you an hour to take.
No. Honestly, we'll put the link in the description for this, because I'm curious to know what you guys responses and answers are. So let us know in the comments below what you got on your quiz and what you think about how accurate it is to your personality.
I'm very interested.
I'm curious to know.
And I think that Tay's result was pretty accurate to him.
I think so too. Actually, I think all of them are pretty accurate. Ironically, like to how much like their performers and their artists, a lot of artists who I've met are definitely more introverted rather than extroverted, which is kind of the opposite of how we display ourselves to other people, which is why a lot of the time, like for my personality type, it's like that mask that you wear to like understand everybody. So like we play the part of being someone who's extroverted and who's like fun and like that kind of stuff, but we are introverted internally, which I think is interesting. And I think a lot of the BTS members are quite similar to that, which is ironic. But
so do you want to talk a little bit about In the Soop episode 2?
Yes, In the Soop episode 2. Bam.
I haven't watched it, yes.
Bam with his 6 uncles. the cover that they chose for In the Soop season 2 of just like Bam in the middle and then all of them surrounding him was so cute.
It would have been so much fun if all of them could have brought their
pets. I know.
It would have been so cute. Can you imagine
love
like
it.
Yontan playing with Bam?
No, here's the thing. Yuntan is the sassiest person ever. Like he's the sassiest little dog.
I know.
Bam would like want to play, and Yuntan would be like, "Get out of my face, like right now. Get out. Like I don't have time for you. I don't have time for this business. Get away."
I think Mickey would probably play more with Bam
I
than
think so, and Mooney. I think Mooney would also play with Bam a lot.
Mhm.
It's so cute.
And Holly would just be like,
Bruh, get out of here. Get away from me. I don't have time. Like he wouldn't be as like aggressive as Yunten, but definitely
he would
like
just be like,
I don't have time for this. I don't have time. You're a puppy. I'm an old man. Can you like
I
leave
mean,
me
like
alone?
the other pups are like older too. Like Bam is literally a baby.
Yeah, he's a babber. It's so cute. I love how Tay and JK were playing tennis and just getting interrupted the whole time.
Like what?
Them working out and exercising, like,
Okay, one
bruh.
moment. Hobie in the pool dancing looked like he was doing a lap dance. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Oh my god, him and Tay like having their own little like concert.
The freaking trumpet coming out.
I can't. And like Jimin coming out of the gym to be like, what is going on here? They're just having so much like fun times. Jin is literally my man. Like him laying on the floor in the middle of the house, I can't.
Do you do that as well?
Yes, I do.
I do that too.
I do that. Like in my living room, I'll just like
Well,
lay on
sometimes
the
the floor is
floor.
just like more
It's
comfortable.
more comfortable sometimes. Like I enjoy like having a flat surface. Like okay, honestly,
It's
like
good for your
my
back.
that's what I mean. Like my mattress is like my brother loves like a good like soft mattress.
Mm-hmm.
No, I am the complete opposite. Like give me a nice like hard mattress. I cannot deal with this soft mattress
If
crap.
I sink in it,
I I'm out. I can't do
yeah.
it. I
Mm-hmm.
can't do it.
I mean, it can be like it needs to be squishy, yes, but it needs to be a
Yeah.
harder
It
mattress.
needs to be firm. Like I need
Yeah.
to it needs to hold its shape is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Um so I love it. I love also like his like Jin's philosophy on like relaxing and being like at rest because
Mm-hmm.
like I think about like my hobbies as like a person and I'm like yeah, I make like videos as like my free time. Like that's not relaxing. Even though in like my mind I'm like, oh yeah, I just like do this little like edit and it'll be fine. But that's not what happens. That's not what happens when I'm actually like creating something or like making something. I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing it for a purpose. There's like a
Yeah.
purpose and an intention behind it. Yeah. I need to learn how to like be at rest and be able to like accept that and like actually be at rest. I need to learn how to
One
do
moment. I
that.
need to ask something to the hubby.
Do you guys rest? Is that something you guys do? Teach me your ways of how you rest.
I have a question for you.
Mm. Yes.
If I was to give you the footage of my wedding ceremony,
Mm-hmm.
could you edit something
Put it
out of
together.
it?
Yes,
Yeah.
probably.
Okay. I was wanting to ask you, and while we're talking about edits, I thought that would be the best moment.
Yeah.
Because yeah, we like right now it's on a like an SD card kind of thing. I would have to put it on the computer and
Yes.
stuff. But yeah.
Yes.
Because I want to like show something like pretty to my family, you know.
Fair. Fair, fair, fair.
But yeah, also like Jin playing video games and going through a spectrum of emotion in the span of like 10 minutes.
Oh my god, he's
I
so
feel you,
funny.
Jin.
He's so funny. Like that's also me though. Like I'll be playing a game by myself and I'll just like like Why, my guy? What are you doing?
What's going on?
What's going on here? Yeah, I loved it. I also loved like the dinner that they had together. It was just so nice, and like Jin and Suga like playing with Bam, and them laughing at Namjoon's gaming face.
Oh my god. Like, what he's doing? He's gaming.
He's gaming, he's concentrating, my guy. But also same. Like I'm sure like my brother has that exact same face. Like when I walk in on and I'm like trying to ask him a question about something and he's focusing on the game, he just does not like nothing.
He doesn't hear you. Yeah.
He doesn't hear me. He doesn't look up. He doesn't like do anything. He's like concentrated on the game, which I get. I understand. I get it.
I'm like that sometimes.
I get it. But I don't know. It's so much fun.
I make
like,
faces when I game too.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, same. Suga giving pointers to Jimin on basketball is the cutest thing ever. I love
my heart.
I love the captions too of like Suga's tips for basketball.
It's like, when you shoot, your butt pops out. You need to not. We got sassy Jimin in that episode too.
Oh yeah, with the paintball. Hobie just like calling Jimin out for not being a good player.
It's like,
boy, excuse me? He's got that down to like a science of sass.
He is the sassiest member.
He is the sassiest member. And I appreciate that about him. That's like, I'm like, you get it, boy. You get it. I also love like Junie going for a bike ride. Like he's so at peace when he's biking.
Yeah.
And
he
like
doesn't need to drive.
No. And then putting like bicycle over like the song bicycle over top of him biking is just like it's so cute. I love it. I love that they're like able to just like be themselves and just like do whatever they want with the time that they have there. Like I know,
especially since that time, like this time it was way shorter
than last time. Yeah, because they like went there for a few days and then had a break in between and then came back.
Yeah,
but this year it's only
they went there for like 4 days.
Yeah
this year.
Yeah, you can actually go and take a tour to that place. I'm so jealous I don't live in South Korea right now. My heart. They even got a pop-up store. I'm hoping that LA maybe will put a pop-up store.
Hey, are you excited to go to the Line store? And
the Line store, yes.
And the Hands.
I'm so excited.
We'll all have like
photos.
We'll have to film that.
Of course. Sure. Yeah. Definitely. I'm so excited to see that. I'm also so excited to just like be, and it's gonna be so much fun. They're like doing like a photo booth thing too of like they're gonna have like concert like reels and like they're gonna have like a pop-up like photo card booth thing, which is exciting. I know that they're adding, okay, so this is also like crazy because we'll talk about the concert in a second, but after the concert they're gonna be live streaming the last day of shows for everyone, which is insane. They literally said F you to Ticketmaster and like to everybody, being like, we're just gonna live stream it for every single ARMY to see, which I'm so excited about. They're also doing the YouTube space, so you would have gotten an email if you were part of the ARMY membership but didn't get tickets on the actual like ticketing day. You would have gotten an email to go get tickets to the YouTube space, which is a space that's like attached to the arena that has about, I think it's 6,000 seating, I think is
I couldn't tell
the max of it. But I'm really excited that they just want as much ARMY as possible to be able to view, you know, this concert, which I think is just, it's honestly like it's just so amazing that they
sorry, 7 is writing to us at the same time.
Oh, hilarious. I'm just so happy that all of ARMY gets to see the last day.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I'm just so excited that we all ARMY gets to like be together and we just get to see this concert together, and it's just gonna be so magical and so like special. There's literally
Jess.
no words.
Jess.
Yeah.
The concert. The concert.
The concert. The freaking concert.
It was on crack.
Oh my god. Who put this playlist, like who put this together? Who? I want to know, because you and I need to have words. Serious words.
Do you want to go through it?
Let's go through it.
Okay. So, as you guys probably know, every single time I attend a concert, offline or online, I do a playlist of the set list on Spotify.
Yep.
It will be in the description if you want to like
re-listen to it.
Exactly. So we started with On.
Of course. Actually, what we should do is start with Soundcheck, because that was first.
Okay, yeah, true.
So Soundcheck, they did
it was 15 minutes. It did not last long enough.
15 minutes. Oh my god. Seriously though, them just like having fun and chilling. I love that we got the option to watch Soundcheck. I think that they should implement that going forward.
Yeah.
Because I love seeing them just like chill and like in their
think
element.
They enjoyed it as well.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Life Goes On.
Life Goes On, which they sounded so good. They sounded so good. Also, I would also like to say, Tay, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
I know that your knee was like giving you a little trouble.
Knees are bitches.
They are bitches.
I'm gonna keep saying it because I also have knee issues.
Yeah.
Knees are bitches.
I'm also like really glad though that he like saw that, or like noticed that he was like having a little bit of issue, and then decided to like rest and chill. And no, we as ARMY are not mad at you for not performing.
No! Oh my god.
Like he posted that on Weverse and I was like, are you kidding?
I'm just gonna say he looked just as good, if not better, just sitting in that fucking chair.
He looked like a king over his domain. It was ridiculous. I'm sorry. You're hot. Like, I can't put that in any other terms. You're hot. Every time the camera was on you, I was like, I'm gonna melt away. I'm literally going to pass
Are you
away.
Also one of those people like me that bought the multi-view and only watched in single view?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking clown. I'm a clown. Every time I buy multi-view, I only watch one screen, and that's clown behavior. That's
I should have just gotten the single view with Soundcheck.
I'm such an idiot. Honestly, I should have just bought the 4K and then just watched the one 4K screen, and then it would have been. I'm so dumb.
But yeah, so we had Life Goes On for the Soundcheck.
Yes.
And then was it Telepathy?
Yes.
And Disease.
Yes. Which is, I love those two together. They like play, like Telepathy and Disease play so well together. It's like the perfect combination.
We got so Seaweed Namjoon during Disease.
Why is he like this?
Like everyone was just like chilling, just like bopping, and we got Seaweed Namjoon.
I love him so much. He is ridiculous.
We got Auntie J-Hope.
He was looking like he had 10 credit cards in his hand, and he was ready to go and blow some money. JK with that big puffy jacket and the mesh shirt underneath.
No, he looked like a pimp.
God.
And I was here for it.
It was hot. Jin looking like a boyfriend.
Yoongi also had that boyfriend look, the classic Yoongi fit, the beanie.
God, the beanie.
I have ascended.
I'm not okay. I
have ascended.
Not okay as a person, just so you guys know. I am not okay.
But yeah, the Soundcheck lasted like it was too short.
It was so short, like 15 minutes, and then we had to wait 3 more hours.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Oh my god. I did fall asleep though after sound check and then before because I didn't sleep the night before either. So I was
Yeah, it was needed for you, for sure.
it was needed.
I stayed up.
Yeah.
What a mistake.
Mistakes were made. Yeah, and then we got into the actual concert.
Yeah, which started with On.
First of all, that VR video to start us, what is going on?
Again, Tay with the freaking key
Coming for my throat, like
right in front of my salad. Yo.
Honestly, he could step on me and I would say, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Mm-hmm. All of them, really. But Tay's always a problem.
He's coming for me. Actually, Jimin lately has been coming for my shit, and I'm just not okay. I am not okay as a person. Like, get out of here. Like, wrecking my shit every single day. Every day. If Jimin is not your bias, he is your bias because he's in the back of your mind every single day.
Yeah,
every day.
True.
Every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day.
And then we got Fire.
How am I supposed to live as a person?
It gets worse. Then we got Dope.
Fire into Dope was just not okay.
And it was
just,
like, it was a Fire remix too.
Yes, actually most of the set list was remixes, which I'm like, yep. Hi, but I know you know that we want these. Where are they?
Like release like an album just of the remixes.
Just of the remixes. Just give me all the remixes so I can
like BTS the remixes and then release it.
And then release it because you know that we would buy it.
Yeah, we don't need much more.
We sell out shit even though we say we can't afford it.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
And then we got DNA.
The throwbacks. Like, what is going on? What is happening here?
And then, okay, we got a VCR, which was the illegal pizza. That's what I'm calling it.
Illegal pizza. VCR.
The illegal pizza.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to talk about it because oh my god, they were just like playing pool. It was Tae, June, and JK.
Yeah, for
playing
the first
pool,
half.
just chilling, and oh my god.
Not okay. Not okay.
And then they come back with Blue and Gray.
First of all, right in front of my salad.
Why I was not ready for Blue and Gray.
I was not prepared at all for Blue and Gray.
Bawling my eyes out, yo.
My god. I was like, okay, we went from like the immense high of ending with DNA and then this VCR and then immediately plummets to Blue and Gray into Black Swan. That transition, I can. Ooh.
Jimin only wearing that cardigan, suit, jacket, whatever.
Him and JK, I'm over it.
JK was wearing a crop top.
I'm over it. I'm literally over it.
Okay. When we were watching it live and we're talking in the group chat, I did not mention it, but can we talk about Yoongi and the skirt? He looks so
the boy is
good.
Fine.
He was like so classy too, because like there was like the shirt and then the suit jacket with like the little bedazzle on it, and then the skirt and the pants with the like his shoes with some bedazzle on them, and I was like, who dressed you?
the boy is fine. Like I don't
with the gray hair.
I can't.
The forehead.
I literally cannot. They
also like on one hand you had like Jimin and JK basically not wearing a top.
Nope.
And then
there was no top underneath that. There was nothing.
Jin also looked really classy.
Oh my god, yeah. It was like Yoongi and Jin looked so classy. June, he's
so big.
His chest is huge.
He's so big.
It's huge. It's so large.
And oh my, Tae.
The man
the
with
collar, the flared pants.
I can't. He looks so like royalty.
He looked like like a dark fairy.
Yeah, it was like definite like fairy prince vibes, and I was here for it. J-Hope also looked so good. My God, J-Hope, why?
And then it went into Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
I was not prepared. I
No.
literally lost my shit. Like the gas that I let out at 4 o'clock in the morning was, I thought I was gonna wake my brother up because I was losing my fucking mind. And then right into Fake Love. That transition slayed me. I was done. I like was laying in my bed like this, like where do we go from here? How do I deal with this? I can't. That was my favorite part. The blue and gray, Black Swan, Fake or Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Fake Love. That section, I'm done. Like I was dead for like I forgot to breathe. Like I didn't even know. There was no respite either between those three, like those four songs, and it was just like
yeah.
It makes me scared for the actual live concert.
I was just like, and then we got like another VCR.
Thank God. I needed like
which was like
air.
Jimin, Jin, Suga, and Hobi, which was they were basically partying the whole time. And they gave drugs to Brenda.
I don't know what was happening in that VCR. Like I have no idea.
They come back with Life Goes On. They're all like dressed in like whites and pastels, as if nothing happened.
No, like they didn't just slay all of us. I was like, so you're gonna come back with Life Goes On and pretend like nothing happened?
And then they sat on that big old couch. I was like, why is it so big?
Why is it so large?
But why can I not sit on it?
Yeah.
Like, let me sit on that couch.
Let me sit. And the bed too. They had like the bed and the couch.
And it was like super nice because they weren't like dancing or anything, Tay could be with them.
Yeah. So, which was so nice. I love that.
And then Boy With Love.
I was
my baby army song.
Oh, I know. I was not prepared for Boy With Love at all. Because like I heard the first couple of notes and I was like, are we getting Boy With Love?
Yeah, I was just like, my baby army. And then when Yoongi started rapping, it was like, he became my vibe because of this rap.
I love Boy With Love. It's so like catchy and just makes you feel good in all the like right places. Yeah. And
then we got Dynamite.
Ah, yes.
Another remix that we haven't had before.
No.
And like Dynamite already have like 10 remixes. Yeah. Like official remixes.
We have so many remixes of Dynamite. And then they're just like, here's one more.
Okay, the transition of Dynamite into Butter, the dance break.
That's gonna be living in my mind rent free forever, for an eternity. That will be living in my mind. What the hell was that? What was that? I want to know. Who did this? I lost my shit again. And honestly, again, like I thought I was gonna wake my brother up because I was just like
yeah, I stopped breathing.
I like didn't know what air was for like 10 minutes. I had to like check my pulse to make sure I was still alive.
We got another VCR after that.
We did, yeah.
Came back with Airplane Part 2.
Again, I heard the first couple of notes and I was like, we're getting Airplane Part 2? No.
And it transitioned into Bepse.
Okay, no. Also, no. We're gonna skip over that because no. Absolutely not. Get out of my face. I don't want to talk about it. How dare you? It's a concert classic though, but honestly still, like, why do you do this? Stop it.
And then Disease.
Ugh. So good. So good.
Well, this one we knew it was coming.
Yeah, we knew Telepathy, Disease, and Life Goes On was going to be a part of it because they did the sound check for it.
Yeah. But... And then after Disease, we got Telepathy.
Yeah. Classic.
And we got a little bit of Stay with like Jin and JK at the top of like the bus thing, and the others just like jumping below, like. Ah!
It's so cute. I loved
It
it.
reminds me, that clip of the dude like partying on the balcony with his two friends at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 100% what it reminded me of. Yeah.
And then we got So What.
Again, a concert classic. Like So What is always on the set list, and it will always be on the set list because it's So What. It's like the hype song, the like let's get crazy, let's get wild, let's just dance it out sort of song, and I absolutely love it.
I'm confused. I keep getting emails of something has been delivered and shit. I was like, I don't remember it having.
I don't know. Delete immediately.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited to see like So What live.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I know that it's
like
gonna be on the set
okay,
list.
because like if we're getting this set list real,
I'm gonna die.
and you guys are gonna have to care for me because I'm definitely gonna get low.
Well,
Like, not me getting low, my blood sugar will get low.
I understand. You forget so easily. I have a diabetic brother. I know the signs.
Lenny last night was like, "Can you bring in snacks?" I was like, "I don't know."
I mean, yeah, if you have your medical alert bracelet, then yes.
Yeah, well, mine is broken, but it's like tattooed on my arm. I have a CGM, a pump, and I have my card in my wallet.
You're fine.
And then we got I Need You.
Oh, I was not expecting I Need You.
And To Save Me.
Okay, yeah, that trends. Save Me, which is my baby army song. Oh, Save Me. Every time I hear that song, it's just like it brings me back to like 2016 when I
Save Me is
discovered
actually the song that made me like solidified me becoming an army.
I can't. That song will always hold a special place in my heart forever. Forever.
And then we got Idol.
Of course. Idol, I feel like Idol is one of those like concert classics too, where like Idol needs to be at a concert. It's just such a hype, like fun song.
And then we waited for the encore.
Yeah, naturally.
Which was Young Forever, Spring Day, and then they did their thank yous and everything, and we finished with Permission to Dance.
So, I love you, BTS, but fuck you for putting Young Forever and Spring Day as the encore. No.
It was not nice. I mean, it was nice, but it was not nice.
And then to have the speeches right like in between that and Permission to Dance, like absolutely the fuck not. I don't think that was appropriate as a choice. How dare you do that to me?
But it was like so nice of them to be like, we didn't want to put like any like full like there wasn't like any full unit song. They just like a little bit of Stay.
Yeah.
But they were all on the stage anyway.
I love that choice too because I
think it is a party song, so it belongs on that set list. 100%. In my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. I think it was and this is why I'm wondering like for the actual like offline concerts whether they will do like only OT7 songs or we'll get like like units or what is going to be. I'm curious.
Like what they wanted to do at least with the online concert was giving us like OT7 moments, so there's no like it was all of them together for army.
Yeah, which I think is again like I think that's so sweet. And the choice to do Young Forever and Spring Day as those two choices as the encore,
because they're some of Army's favorites.
Yeah, like when they did that quiz, obviously Spring Day was on there and Young Forever.
I mean the queen.
She is a literal queen. And the choice to do that, like I know what I said before. They were good choices.
Yeah.
Obviously, because
that's what I'm saying. It was nice, but it was not nice.
It was not nice. If they do like We Are Bulletproof the Eternal
No.
or
No.
or Magic Shop or any of the other ones, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm not gonna stop crying. That's just gonna be like the way that is.
No.
No.
I mean, my reaction when Young Fergus said it was like, no, 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 no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no, no. Oh no, 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 no. Why are we doing this?
But all in all, like, it was like probably like the best online concert ever.
It was great.
It was on crack. I'm not gonna stop saying that. It was
No,
literally on
no.
crack.
And I know how they were feeling afterwards.
Yeah.
Like during their speeches, they were talking about how like disappointed they were in themselves of not delivering the type of concert that they wanted to. And to that, I will say, you know, as fans, like we didn't notice whether they were off their game or not. Because the only thing that we care about is like seeing them in their element, being themselves on
doing what they're
stage,
passionate about.
doing what they're passionate about.
I mean, it showed.
It showed. Like they're still passionate. And I also like understand their self-criticism of like part of them needs that audience to really like give the full performance that they want.
I mean, they need the fans' energy.
Yeah, there's another level when you're performing live that gives you that
it
like
helps with that adrenaline going.
It does, yeah. Like no matter how many times you rehearse something, without the live audience, there's something special and like there's a connection that's like missing. I don't know, like I've talked about like I've done like live theater before, as a stage manager, sound designer, and in rehearsals it's like one thing, but like to be doing those shows with a live audience brings that extra level of like connectiveness and like energy and excitedness, and the like whether it's like a comedy or a tragedy, being in those moments together with like an audience that has never seen the show before is like that added level of just amazingness that you can't comprehend unless you're actually like doing it live.
Yeah.
And I understand that level of what they want. And that's why like I cannot wait for December, because it's going to be one of those things that they are going to be bringing out.
It's gonna rejuvenate them for sure.
Oh, 100%. And they're going to be bringing everything at us, like everything. Yep. And I mean everything, because this will be the first time that they're seeing us in person in 2 years.
2 years.
It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a concert that's going to be literally unforgettable.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
And I can't wait. The only thing that I'm curious about is I don't know what the set list is going to be like. I mean, if this is a taste of it, we gonna die. But
I mean, we're gonna die either way.
Yeah.
So,
I'm curious to know like what is going to be like, how the flow of it is going to be, because like as an online concert, we really only got like Blue and Gray, Life Goes On, and then the 2 encores as like the sort of like sad sentimental songs. All the other ones were like hype and dancey, and
I would also classify Black Swan in there as well.
Yeah,
because it's like in the middle ground.
It's a middle ground, yeah. But I'm curious to know, like, I think we'll probably
like 24 songs, it's only 4.
Only 4.
Yeah.
So what is going to be like, like, are we going to stay in the hype, or are we going to get some more like sentimental stuff? Like, what is going to be, what's going to be happening? I need to know. I
mean, it's coming in like, can you imagine in like a month we're going to be finally
No.
I mean, it was supposed to happen a couple times.
Several. It's going to be, I'm so excited. It's gonna be hype.
The host of Army ThinkTank are finally meeting in real life.
It's gonna be exciting. I can't wait. I think like my prediction for the offline is we'll probably start with On, because I know that they want to perform that one live.
Yeah, especially
So-
JK. Like he's said that multiple times.
So I think we'll definitely get On. I think we'll probably get Dynamite Butter and Permission to Dance. I mean,
I think
obviously
we'll also get
Permission
like
to Dance.
Telepathy and probably Disease.
I think so, because those are like part of the recent album that came out. So I think that those
and
will
I feel like
be...
these two are like some of their favorites to perform as well, because they always
think so.
Much fun doing it.
I think we'll probably get So What for sure.
Yeah.
Possibly Idol. I think that might be in the mix as well. But everything else, like I don't know what they're gonna put it as like a filler in the middle. Not a filler. That filler sounds like it's like a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I just don't know like what's gonna be like the rest of it. So tell us down below what songs that you would want.
What are your predictions?
Yeah, what are your predictions for this offline concert?
And my Spotify playlist for the set list will also be in the description.
Yeah.
So if you want to listen to that again,
yeah,
you don't have to do it yourself. It's already done.
It's already done for you. And like, even though they were disappointed, I was not disappointed as a fan at all. Like, at all. And I did the survey. If you guys don't know, there's like a survey from Weverse. So log on to Weverse and go take the survey, because that's a really good way to tell them how much we loved this concert and that we were not disappointed.
Oh my god, the part where it asks you, like, when did you become an army? And I was like, where's Boy With Love?
Where is it?
Where is Persona? Yeah, it was like absolutely amazing.
It was amazing.
I had such a good time.
They are the only people that I will get up at 3:30 in the morning for.
I don't want to talk about it.
So
I stayed up until 4:30 and went to bed at 7 a.m.
Oh yeah, your time zones are a little different, hey? Now you know what it's like to be a West Coast army. It sucks. Time zones.
All right, artist shout out. Let's go.
Artist shout out. So my artist this week is called Twinkling Prince, and they are so freaking cute. I cannot.
Oh, it's the
yeah. So they I saw them on Twitter actually, because Cutie I think it was Cutie shop who does like the
did you tell Lenny that the Hollow is back?
Yeah, she messaged me actually. We talked about it for like we talked about it already.
Because I was gonna get it, but now that I know she's getting it for like, it seems she's doing it for everyone. I was like, well.
But yeah, she did these like tickets of the show, and you could enter your like your seats and rows, and she'll actually like print them and make them. I got the day that for myself, that the day that Lenny and I are going together, and then I got my mom the other day because, well, she's coming with us. So but they were so cute, and she is the sweetest person. I love it so much. So that's why I'm putting her as our artist this week, because it's deserved. She definitely deserves that one for sure.
My artist this week is SmeArt_TWT on Twitter.
Ooh, okay. Let me go ahead.
I chose them because they recently did they did the part in the Soop where JK and Yoongi are in the camper van. Like,
oh wow.
Because the camper van always becomes Yoongi's studio. And that is so, like, it's so precious because she made like JK lean on Yoongi's shoulder.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's so cute, isn't it?
It's so cute.
And like, it just looks so good.
That's so cute.
And so I just fell in love with that. piece of fan art, and I was just like, this is my artist this week.
This is my artist this week. Yeah.
So yeah. So last week we didn't get to do memes because we didn't have any memes, but
Fix.
I do now.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
First things first. Let's start with this.
I'm excited. Accurate. Yeah. They all look so good. Like, I don't even know. They sounded amazing. They looked amazing. You don't have a bias when it comes to BTS. You may pretend, you may pretend that you have a bias. That's
why I always say that, like, Yoongi's my bias and the 6 of them are my wreckers. Because at the end of the day, I'm OT7.
Yeah, you may have a bias, but think again. You do not.
You do not.
Good luck with that.
I came ready this week.
Oh my god. I just want to point out when they came back, Jin putting the little bow in his hair.
It's giving Apple Jin vibe.
Oh my god, I can't.
This.
Jimin, I swear to God, boy, leave me alone.
Yep.
I made this one because they put on a new army pen. My finances are on fire. Social distancing my ass.
And then this one. You're gonna love this one.
Okay, first of all, I know that the secondhand embarrassment was trending because this army posted on Weavers and put my husband and then put my mother-in-law, and Jin commented on it being like, who is this?
This is not my mom.
This is not my mom. The level of embarrassment that I felt when I read this was massive. Honestly, I wanted to go and like hide in a hole somewhere and just pretend that that never happened. It's a lot. And if you think that they don't see our shit online, they do, okay? They see it all the time. Okay, when that V-Live was happening and Jude was like, well, this is not TXT, like, we're not gonna perform TXT or ENHYPEN songs. I was so confused. So very confused. So confused. I still am. I'm just gonna put this out here. It's not a meme, but I thought that everybody should understand what pain I'm going through. Okay? Why?
I told you I came prepared.
Oh my god, you have so many.
Oh my god. This one I saved just for you.
What is this? Oh my god. What is this?
I was like, this is like...
Who did this to him?
This is cursed.
This is cursed content. Get out of here.
And then you throw this at them.
It really is. It's time to stop. It's time to Hajima. Stop it. That's cursed. That's cursed. That's actually cursed.
But I saw that, I was like, I need to save this and show this to Jay.
It's cursed. It's honestly cursed.
Oh.
I think we should stop it there because that's cursed content.
Last one.
All right.
There you go. For me, it's and why does it make sense?
It's actually, I would laugh at that in real life.
It's a good one.
It's a good dad joke. Like, I would laugh at that. I also, like, genuinely enjoy dad jokes, so.
Yeah, same. All right, songs of the week.
Yes, songs of the week. So mine, we'll start with my non-BTS song, which is TXT's Loser Equals Lover. How could I not? It's so good.
Yeah.
It's like always on my playlist. I can't help myself. It's great. It's freaking great. And my BTS song this week is Blood, Sweat, and Tears and Fake Love, because I cannot fathom that transition between the two of them. Honestly. And I wasn't expecting it. And I just feel like, I know I'm cheating and I'm putting 2 on there, but honestly at this point I don't care. It's those 2.
It's our podcast. We don't care.
It's Blood, Sweat, and Tears and Fake Love. I cannot get over that transition. I will not get over it. It will be living in my mind rent-free for eternity. So, you're welcome.
My BTS song is Young Forever.
Okay, yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Throwback.
And
yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah. And my non-BTS song is This Is How I Learned to Say No by Anna Lynn. Which is, I found that song on TikTok. It's a really good song.
I feel like it's the title sounds familiar.
I mean, if you listen to it, you probably know.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is it like is it a popular song on TikTok that's been like circulating?
I mean, well, it's a girl that's on TikTok and she like made that song about like her life and like her family life and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
It's not like a sound that people use.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Then I'm thinking of a different song, but that's fine. Got it. I understand.
But yeah. So this is how we are concluding this week's podcast. It was a journey.
Sorry for sorry, not sorry. Like I don't know what to say. Like
so as usual, we have a new podcast episode coming out every Thursday and a new clip coming out every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST.
You got it.
You can also listen to us on the go on anywhere you can listen to podcasts on the go. You can also find us on social media at Army Think Tank Podcast or at Army Think Tank. Facebook is still not included on that list, so don't look for us there. If you find one, it's not us.
Yeah, no.
And otherwise, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ding the bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. On that note, have a good week. Let us know what your thoughts were of the concert, your personality types. We want to talk with you guys.
Yes, all the time.
So have a good week, everyone.
Bye. See you guys.